welcome to Mind Power Monday. I'm glad that things are working better. It's always fun doing these lives. At least it's not windy in my office. Um, so I'm Melanie Robinson, for those of you who haven't met me, although I think most of you have. And I am a real estate investor, just like the rest of you. I've done several different strategies over the years, from MERS to closures to self-flips. And right now I'm focusing on joint venture partnerships and loving that aspect of real estate investing. So right now we're working on a condo in Abbotsford. Great, thank you for letting me know the sound is better. Oh, look at all the hearts and thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. It warms my heart. Anyhow, so we are working on a renovation right now in Abbotsford, doing it nice and slowly at a completely different pace than normal to make sure that everybody stays safe. And then we're also working on working towards building a fourplex over in Nanaimo, which is actually going to be an incredible joint venture opportunity. So stay tuned for that. It's really exciting. Anyhow, that's me as a real estate investor. I have big comments, and then I always come back to focusing on you. Why am I as a real estate investor sharing Mind Power Mondays with you? I am a master practitioner of NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming. It's an incredible model that studies the mind, how it works, and what makes the difference between those who achieve sort of normal level of success and those that achieve incredible levels of success. So it is looking at the strategies that people run and assessing that and helping people build those mental tools. So that's why I come to you on Mind Power Mondays. I'm super passionate about helping people enjoy the process. So there are tools and skills that you can learn that can allow you to build the success that you want to build, to manage the challenges that we might face, and to use skills to accomplish that and to get through it. So I love people. I just want to help people enjoy their life, create the life that they want, create the success, and really enjoy the journey in doing so and feeling as good as they can feel. So that's why I'm here sharing Mind Power Mondays with you. Super, super great. When I have committed to myself, although I did start late because I had to do a take two, but I really do want to do my best to keep this shorter so it's more manageable for everybody. I love it, and so I talk and talk and talk. So I'm going to challenge myself to keep this under around 10 minutes or right around the 10-minute mark. So on my walk this morning, I was thinking, what's my intention with all of you today? What do I really want to share? And it's a couple of things came to mind. One is that I do really want to make everybody knows through all of this, but always, that we're in this together. I mean, this is an incredible opportunity because normally when we face challenges, we face them on our own and we're kind of in our own little bubble facing a challenge. And here we are collectively facing these challenges, these changes. And some people, change isn't always comfortable. And so we're here together. And I personally really just want to be a safe place for you all to realize, like, we're all human. We're all going through. We are going to come out stronger and better, especially if we use this time wisely. And anything that you're feeling, anything that you're going through, there's no right or wrong, good or bad. It's just an experience. And how can we get through this? And this is, yes, we're all going through this right now, but the reality is we go through different challenges in our life all the way through. That is the journey of life. So the skills that we use and we learn right now are skills that can transfer over into the rest of our incredible lives. So, that's another piece of this, is that now is an incredible opportunity to actually build your mind power. We're often in our normal life, we're busy. And if we're not feeling great, we can busy ourselves by going over here, going out for dinner, playing games, going out for a drink. We can keep ourselves busy and not pay attention to what's actually going on inside of us, or not having to take the time to build up that mental strength, to build that mental endurance, because we have all of these different options available to us outside of ourselves in order to make us feel better. So this is like an incredible time where we don't have that option. We can't go out and make ourselves happy by doing something external. We are responsible for that. We are on our own and together in this. It's both at the same time. And for me, I'm thinking this is an incredible opportunity. It's like bodybuilding. You know, you're going to do bicep curls to build those muscles. Here's an opportunity for you to build your mental strength, your mental tools to get through this, to learn new skills and tools, and to then take that moving forward. Because once we come through the other side of this, then you'll have all of these tools, skills to be able to manage stressful situations, to be able to pull yourself out of a funk, to be able to come up with solutions, and so on. So that's what I really wanted to share. Number one, I want to be here as a big hug for you all and let you know we're all in this together. Number two, I want you to really recognize this is an incredible opportunity to build that muscle now. And number three is I wanted to actually give you a tool and skill today, help you through this if you are fishes. And I know that some people are claiming anyways that they're feeling fantastic, that this is great, they're super excited, there's many opportunities coming ahead, and they're in pumped up, go, go, go mode. And that's fantastic, and I really, truly hope that they are feeling that way, most of the time. For many of us, we're facing different challenges right now, and people are having to juggle their families and be at home and work together and manage all of that. There's, as we've talked about lots of times, there's fear and the unknown and the uncertainty. And so what I wanted to share with you today, and I did have it in the subject line, but not on take two, is I wanted you to think about being solution focused in your thinking. So whatever might be going on, whatever problem you might be facing, and the problem, when I'm calling it a problem, it can be, it can be anything. So I've actually had a number of people messaging me, and I loved connecting with you. Thank you so much for being so open and honest and raw in whatever it is that you're going through. I really, really admire that in people. And I know some people are even struggling to, as an example, get out of bed and be motivated. So maybe that's the problem. So what I want to have you be thinking from a strategy perspective is when you have a problem, so you're in whatever that problem is, and we're wanting to be solution focused. So what do I want to achieve, or what do I be feeling or experiencing instead? So let's use laying in bed and we don't have the motivation to get out of bed. I'm in bed, I just don't feel like getting up. What do I want instead? How do I want to be feeling instead? Well, I want to be feeling excited to get out of bed and, or I want to go and play with my kids. What is it that you want to be feeling instead? So we have our problem, not motivated to get out of bed, in a funk. We have our outcome, or what we want, the solution-focused thinking, which is I really want to be motivated and have energy and feel good. And then what's one thing that you can do to move yourself closer to that outcome? So it's not about creating a big, huge plan. What's one thing that I can do? Maybe it's get up and have a shower. Maybe it's, watch an inspirational video. What's one thing that you can do to move you closer to the problem? Solution-focused thinking. We can sit in our problem, and again, I, from that compassionate side, want you to know it's okay if you want to stay stuck in the problem for a bit. That's okay. You're human. This is not about feeling fantastic at every moment, and I don't believe that ever in life. I believe life is meant to be as happy as we can be, as often as we can be, and maybe sometimes we're feeling down. But the minute we decide we want to feel better, we have tools and strategies and ways to do that, and that's what this is about. So whatever the problem might be, maybe you're worried that you're not going to catapult your success because of the real estate. Okay, so that's the problem. Then what's the solution? Or what's the outcome? What do you want instead? Well, you want to be able to come out of this and build your successful real estate investment business. So what's the one thing that you can do today to move yourself towards that, to prepare yourself for that? Maybe it's doing your I can't even think of the word right now, your package. It's your something package. If you're in the Ignited program, maybe it's, picking up a phone call. Maybe it's doing some learning. Maybe it's, looking at your market, whatever it might be. What's the one thing that you can do to move yourself to what you want to do? So again, yes, we can come up with big, huge plans. And yes, we can have high goals and aspirations for sure. And I'm all about setting goals. And I'm all about if we can dream it, we can achieve it. And yes, all of that's true. And right now, for those of you who are maybe struggling a little bit, maybe you're not your usual vibrant self, that's okay. This is an experience that we've never experienced before. And you need to remember we're all in this together. You need to remember you're not alone. You need to remember this is uncharted territory. We don't know how to do this. We don't know what the future holds. So again, no better time than now to build your mental stamina, because that's the one thing you will always have. You have locked in your house by yourself. You have it when you go for walks. You have it when you're meeting new people. You have it when you're creating incredible success in real estate. You have this always. So now's the time to really honor yourself, be aware of your thoughts. We've talked about, happy thoughts, different things you can do to get your brain to release different chemicals to your body so that you can feel good. Maybe that's the one thing you can do. So when you notice yourself feeling uncomfortable, when you notice that you don't need to be a big problem or a little problem, it doesn't have to be a big problem. It can be a little problem. And when I say problem, it doesn't have to be some big thing. But when you're experiencing something that you don't want to be experiencing, when you notice that you're feeling down or feeling afraid, or feeling nervous or feeling bummed or feeling unmotivated or feeling stressed or like any of those things, how do you want to feel instead? And that's super important. So you need to take that time. How do you want to feel instead? And what's one thing that I can do to move me closer to that? I'm not even saying achieving that. I'm saying one thing you can do to move you closer to it. So I don't know how I did for time. I'm thinking that I stayed fairly close to 10 minutes. You're amazing. I love this community. I do think it's an absolute, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing that we're all facing this together. I'm excited to see where we come out of this and what kind of creativity and success can be built afterwards. And I want you to thrive to the best of your ability in the now. I want you, my hope, my wish, my intention, my desire for myself and for all of you is that you really can take this opportunity to recognize the power you do have in your own mind, the things you can control versus the things you can't control, and to really harness that power so that when we come through this, when it be, and while we're in it, we are using our brain, we're using our mind, we're feeling as good as we can feel, we're enjoying this as much as we can, and we come out the other side. Anyhow, thank you so much. I didn't read the comments again. I'm sorry. That'll be my next goal. But have a fabulous week, everyone. And please reach out. Let me know any topics that you want me to address on Mondays. I'm here. You guys are amazing. And have a fantastic week, whatever that means. Even, snuggling your babies, going for walks, doing whatever that is that fills your heart. Alrighty. Have a great week, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.